The saint we are exploring today in the book and in our time together is St. Francis of Assisi. You know, he had a great life. You know, he didn't want for things. His family wasn't super wealthy, but they weren't super poor. He had things, he had experiences, he had opportunities, he was popular, he had a good life. And in the midst of that, he had a real emptiness. He was aware, had this emotional intelligence, this spiritual awareness that, okay, all of this is going really well. Why do I still feel like this inside? Why do I still feel empty? Why do I still feel like something really important is missing? Not just that something's missing, but something really important is missing. And so he sort of focused in on this dissatisfaction and began to ask, all right, what does that mean? I've got this dissatisfaction. What is it that it means? And so I think the question he raises for us, and the lesson he comes to teach us, is that God is speaking to us through our dissatisfaction. What is it that you are dissatisfied with at this time in your life? And what is God saying to you through that dissatisfaction? And when you become aware of that dissatisfaction, or when you have a moment where you really encounter that dissatisfaction and it really gets to you, what is God saying? What is He calling you to think differently, do differently? What's He saying through that dissatisfaction? And we're not going to work that out in 5 minutes. It's an invitation into the classroom of silence. Might be an invitation, go out into the desert like Jesus to find a quiet place for a little bit longer than you usually spend in your daily prayer. And to really lay that dissatisfaction before God and say, hey God, I'm open. Talk to me. What are you saying to me here? And so when you go into your time of prayer today, to really reflect upon, what is it that you're dissatisfied with in your life? And what is God saying to you through that dissatisfaction?